My name's Alysson McKee, and welcome to Art Online at Chrysalis.
So for today's project, we're going to be using pencil, paper, eraser, and then pencil crayons at the end. So our subject today is this lion with a butterfly on his nose. It's actually pretty cute. A fun fact about lions is when lions breed with tigers, the resulting hybrids are known as ligers or tigons. There are also lion and leopard hybrids known as lepons, and lion and jaguar hybrids known as jaglions. So I started out by using red guidelines like I normally do with portraits. And then as I was working on it, I realized that a better approach would probably just be to be doing the shape outline similar to the way that I would do the outlines for a landscape drawing. So that's kind of what I did here. And I'm going to go to a side by side and kind of explain further how I'm adding detail. So here's the side by side. I'm just going to work from an outline that I finished earlier today. You can look more at how to do outlines. I did a pretty detailed video just on that in the portraits unit. So I've kind of skipped over that just for the sake of time for this video because I'm really looking at focusing on adding detail elements and kind of personality to the drawing, which I will be doing shortly. So up until this point, I feel like I've done a pretty procedural job doing a realistic version of this lion. From this point forward, I'm going to try and show you how you can add or change elements in order to create more personality. Already, I'm trying to open up those eyes by just making the black outline a little bit deeper than how it is in the true photograph. And then I'm a big fan of hair, and I don't really like how the mane is styled in this one. I kind of like how it's a little crazy, but I think I'm going to go in and just, what I normally like to do is add more details and kind of smooth things out so that they're a little more uniform, a little bit more neat and tidy, and that way you can kind of focus more on the expressions. Yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of coming in hot and totally gonna change the hair on this guy. and just give him kind of a really fun looking cowlick. Really exaggerated. I just kind of want this guy to look more like playful and happy and kind of having like this sentimental moment where the butterfly is landing on his face. So this is kind of inspired by the style of Beatrix Potter, if you know her. I might add a picture at the end. But the main thing that I'm trying to get at is that you don't have to stay totally true to the source material if you want to. There's simple ways that you can add kind of dimension and a little bit more personality to your nature photographs. So at this point, I'm getting to the point where I'm really trying to add a lot of personality. So I've taken something that I really saw on the picture, which is the eyebrow kind of shading, and just given him like almost human eyebrows and a little bit of a more of a smile than is truly in the picture. I tried to get away with giving him a little bit of dimples, but anything sort of that is squishing the shapes and changing the expression on the face, sort of to replicate kind of human expression. Those things are going to add a lot of character and personality to your drawings. So just something to keep in mind. I'm also kind of giving him a little Elvis hair. So for the next section, I'm just going to be adding color. Pretty much as usual, I've decided to completely scrap the original color plan of the original photograph and just come up with my own colors. There is logic behind this. I sort of think that the color palette for the original photo is a little bit dull, and I'm just trying to liven it up by giving it more simplicity, making the contrast between the actual lion and the picture of the butterfly a little bit easier to convey. So I'm making the butterfly blue, and I'm kind of making the mane all a more uniform color. So I just wanted to add in the original picture just to kind of show you the things that have changed. So a lot of the color scheme is pretty similar. I've changed some elements, so like the main is more uniform color. Some of this is just for simplicity's sake, so I don't spend all afternoon working on it. Also, the butterfly is blue, just because I think it's a lot easier to kind of create that contrast. And it's just really important to make sure that you're enjoying yourself and that you're having fun while you're working on it. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect. So, what I kind of wanted to cover today was creating personality and realism.